But now what we're going to do is going to get very exciting, because I'm actually going to see how long it takes to boil a cup of water. And what we've been told is that it takes denatured alcohol that burns really well to boil water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these supplies away. I'll bring over this very exciting part. What we're going to do is we're going to put this down first. And we have the denatured alcohol, and this is 1 quart. We got this for less than $6 at Walmart, and this is what we'll be taking on the trail. So what I'm going to do is just open this up. Like I said, I've never done this before, so this is the absolute first time I've ever done this. So we are going to put in, I think it's 2 tablespoons, but let's just try some here. Okay, that's almost 1. Close to 2 tablespoons. All right, let me get that out of here. Now what I have is, I'm actually going to wipe up this alcohol that I spilled around here, because I do not want to catch all this on fire here. Okay, we want to be very safe. Okay. Now what I have, and please get your alcohol bottle away from where you're actually going to start your fire, okay? So we're going to have a pan of 1 cup of water that's already in the pan. I don't know if you can see that. 1 cup of water. But first, what I've seen on YouTube is that you first want to light your denatured alcohol and let it set for a few seconds to get hot before you put your pan on there, okay? So I'm going to lean back because I hope this doesn't flare up here. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, it's going. I can see it, and I can see it going, and what I've heard is that it is almost where you can barely see the flame, and that's true. You can barely see the flame. Now, we're going to set the pot on here, and then I also have, and it's a little windy out here on my patio today, but I've also made a homemade little windscreen, just out of regular old aluminum foil, just to show this right now. So I'm going to very carefully place the water on top of my flame here. I don't know if you can see that flame, but I can see the smoke coming up. It looks like it's pretty hot. Looks like it's kind of gotten hotter. So I'm very carefully set this on. And I see the flames coming around. Yeah. All right. Now, I'm going to place the windscreen. Like I said, I've made a homemade, just have 1 little piece of aluminum foil, and I've just rolled the edges up a little bit to kind of make it a little bit firmer. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this around the edges that you can use as a windscreen. I don't know if you can see the flames or not. Now, I'm actually going to put this on the other side for now, because I think the wind's coming that way. But let's see how long it takes us to boil the water. And it is, what time is it, Mike?
7:48.
7:48. So let's see how long this takes to boil water. I can feel the heat. I see the flames coming up around the edge of the pan. I actually hear it sizzling a little bit. It actually just looks like a regular little gas burner on the stove where the flames come up around the edges. I got to be careful I don't burn my hair here. Mike likes my long hair and I don't want to burn it off, so I'm gonna actually come back here a little bit. I still see the flames and I hear it crackling a little bit. Okay, it has been actually about 4 minutes now, but we had to stop because the alcohol did burn up within about 2 minutes, so I think that it is supposed to be 2 ounces of alcohol. But I'm going to tell you, within 2 minutes, this water was hot, probably hot enough to drink coffee in. I'm actually surprised. But I wanted to tell you a few things. This pan is just the normal cook pan I have in my pantry. This is not what I'd be taking on the trail. I would be taking something that's much thinner that would actually boil much quicker. But I'm looking at it right now. There's bubbles coming in there. It's been about 5 minutes. There's steam coming up. The flames are coming up around the pan. And this windscreen that I'm using here is actually just a temporary thing. This is a quick thing that I use just to do my demonstration. This is not what I'm going to take into the trails with. And also one more thing, while this is almost to boil, I don't want to burn my hair here, but I did notice one thing that when I was cutting the holes on my Supercat stove, it was a bit hard on my hand. I think it's because I didn't have the long nose hole punch, but after all, I'm just a girl. I'm just trying this out. So I just want to let you know it did hurt my hand just a little bit, but anyway, this water right now, I'm telling you, you couldn't drink it in coffee. It's hot. It's bubbling. Bubbles are coming around the edges. The flames are coming up around the sides. I'm going to bring this around here to see. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it is, ooh, the handle's hot. Don't touch the handle. The flames are coming up on the edges. It's very hot. But anyway, it's only been about, gosh, about 7-8 minutes now. Maybe not even quite 7-8 minutes, and it is hot. In fact, Mike, why don't you bring the camera over here and let's see the bubbles in the, bring this back over here. Can you see the bubbles and the steam coming off of that? See the bubbles popping up in there? Oh yeah, there it goes around the edges. It is right at boiling point. It is hot. I would say that you could cook your dinner in about now. And tomorrow we're actually going to go out into the woods and cook our lunch. So we're going to do this again tomorrow and do the real deal and eat lunch tomorrow. So we have boiling water, and it's been, how long do you think, Mike? Not even 9 minutes? 8 minutes, 7 minutes. Boiling water. Okay. So you guys, like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this. I've never done this before. For less than $2, I made this little cook stove. The Fancy Feast cat food can, the hole punch, marker, and the denatured alcohol, and a cup of water in about 7-8 minutes. Happy trails.